He's Alan.
And he's Krishen.
Hi, Bob.
Oh, not Bob again.
And you're watching Trendmain TV.
Bartenders are the new rock stars of social events, taking the evolution of cocktails to the next level. And cocktails themselves, and the way we make them, have never been trendier. So it didn't take much convincing for us to jump at the chance of actually going to make a few cocktails ourselves. Here we are at the Tankery Secret Garden, and Krishen is going to attempt to make a cocktail, which possibly means that it might be a science experiment gone wrong. We suggest there will be a nuclear fallout in approximately 30 minutes after him making this cocktail, so we cannot guarantee that Johannesburg will still be standing at the end of the day. I, of course, will be sitting this one out. I never touch alcohol. Krishen, what on earth are you doing with these little cocktail things?
Well,
here?
I'm going to try and make a Tankery cocktail with the London dry gin. It's my first time ever making a cocktail, so let's hope I get it right. I'm just kind of throwing a few of my favorite ingredients together. So some cherries, some elderflower syrup, some cranberry juice, and let's see what happens. Bartenders are putting just as much thought and effort into sourcing the ingredients as chefs. There's a growing trend towards using a diverse array of fruits and vegetables in cocktails. From garden to glass is becoming a popular trend among craft cocktail makers. Odd, but it's not bad. Different is good.
Different is good, I'm different. You know the voices!
Taste mine and tell me if you think it's good.
Our very own rock star today is Don De Lorenzo, who, according to World Class, is one of the best bartenders in the world. Some of his signature cocktails include Curious Case of the Malted Man and Lady in Red. Hopefully, he can pass some of his skills on to Krishen.
And there you have it. That is how you make a cocktail. It tastes delicious, even if I do say so myself.
Let me be the judge of that. I thought an interesting topic for us to discuss today is the perception of beauty. That little clip that somebody sent to us of a model in an advertising campaign where literally in 30 seconds they sped up the camera and she was turned from what she was into what she was never going to ever be. And we trust these people to tell us to buy their products, their clothing or what have you, and is this right?
Absolutely. I mean, I think it's quite an interesting topic because the fashion advertising industry has always put forward a certain ideal of beauty. Though, on some level, I do think it's starting to change. So, for instance, in fashion advertising, we're seeing more unconventional individuals being used. Models with skin conditions like Chantal Winnie, who has vitiligo. So it is quite interesting that maybe the tide is turning.
And then there's also the question of models with albinism. In South Africa, we have 3 very prominent models with albinism. That's a groundbreaking thing for a country that is struggling with stereotypes to start off with.
But then it's not only the skin conditions, we're also seeing different body types becoming a bit more prominent now. So plus size models are a lot more popular. So look at somebody like Sophie Dahl, for instance. She started out as a bigger model and that's how she became famous. Though I do wonder if, in terms of the fact that fashion's including different individuals and people with different looks, I wonder if it's a flash in the pan. Is it a sign of the times that we're becoming more liberal, that we're accepting diversity, that people do look different?
Well, it should be, because, fashion's not only for the beautiful, it's for everybody. The question I have is that the true concept of beauty that the fashion world has, 5% of the population?
I think it's like 2% of the population.
And I suppose that entire population is actually walking on the runway wearing the clothing.
Exactly.
Where does that leave the rest of us?
Exactly. Another thing that you might be quite interested in is that they're also using older people in advertising campaigns. So you better listen up, because recently people like Iris Apfel, Helen Mirren, Joan Didion have all been used in advertising campaigns.
Well, I think it's probably because of the fact that mature people are not retiring like they used to. And I mean, if they're still earning money, they still can spend the money.
And also certain products, certain fashion, needs to actually be directed towards them and tailored for them. I think one can be fabulous at any age, as you've proven to us.
Whenever poor old Amanda DuPont on the Real Gaborza looks at me, she calls me 105. I could get a brand ambassador out of this. Thank you, Amanda DuPont.
Little too much drinking last night had some people suffering and searching for hangover cures today.
Replacing one liquid with another. Come New Year's Day, some partiers opted for an IV in the arm.
We had a good time last night, needless to say, and we were feeling a little bad.
To undo the damage drinking did the night before.
100 times better. 100 times. I actually feel more awake, more alert.
It's about fixing dehydration so your body gets back to its baseline as quick as possible.
We can go ahead and attack another night.
If, like Alan, you would like to live to the ripe old age of 105, you might want to try the latest wellness trend that has hit South African shores, Revive. We're here today at the first drip bar in South Africa. So that means that you can get an infusion of vitamins intravenously or intramuscularly.
Because I'm not going to attempt this. I'm terrified of needles, so Krishen has volunteered to be the human pincushion.
So I'm going to be the brave one, and I'm going to get an IV drip of a vitamin mega boost, which I think should be lots of fun. Endorsed by big name celebrities including Rihanna, Madonna and Cara Delevingne, it is no surprise that South Africa is ready to embrace this trend.
The Revive treatment is administered through an IV drip, which has proved more effective as your body is able to absorb the required vitamins and minerals better than when taken orally. So clearly one just sort of lies down with a needle stuck in your arm and eat.
As one does.
No, I don't do this thing because I haven't eaten since 1975.
I'm sure you can have like a glass of shampoos.
The signature vitamin infusion mega boost restores your body with minerals, different antioxidants and electrolytes. I was looking forward to improved equilibrium, maximizing my productivity and being left feeling healthy and refreshed. So here I am getting my mega boost intravenous vitamin infusion, and it's really not that bad. I was a little bit nervous before, but I think I'm going to feel great afterwards. Some of the purported benefits of the vitamin infusion include restored hydration, replenishing essential minerals and vitamins, and a boost to the immune system.
Yes, I'm getting my monthly dose of what is this? High.
Clearly that's a good drug. Have you had some laughing gas there where you were having a bit of pre-med on the table? Is that one of the cocktails you made on Saturday? Shall we try again?
Yes, sure, don't ask me stupid questions.
There she starts giggling again. I'm telling you, she's had laughing gas in that back room. Have a bit of fruit.
You want some?
No thank you, I haven't eaten since 1975. Weren't you listening? It's no wonder they say it's a good hangover cure. Ooh, there she is.
You should try the anti-aging one.
What a cheek!